Hey guys, it's Nicholas here from upgradetolife.com and welcome to this new quote of the week video. And without any further ado, let's just dive right in and let's talk about this week's quote. So Neville Goddard said, "Your imagination can easily transform winter into summer, New York into Florida, and so on. Whether the object of your desire be near or far, results will be the same. Subjectively, the object of your desire is never far off. Its intense nearness makes it remote from observation of the senses. It dwells in consciousness, and consciousness is closer than breathing and nearer than your hands and feet." So this quote actually, will bring us back to one of Neville's core teachings, which is called consciousness is the only reality. And with this quote, I want to help you to actually, translate it to you in easy language, because you may heard it Neville say, you may heard it on or read it on some of Neville's covers of the book, right? The Complete Reader. It's also saying, imagining creates reality. In some words, also saying consciousness is the only reality. But what does all of that mean, right? Because it's so nice to read it. But what does it mean? What does this quote mean? Okay, I want you to listen closely. We're going to go through this step by step. And by the end of this video, you should have something to take it home with you, some wisdom and a nugget of knowledge. So Neville said, your imagination can easily transform winter into summer, New York into Florida, and so on. What is meant by that? Well, that is actually pretty easy, right? Your imagination knows no time and space, meaning you can be in the winter right now, but you can imagine summer. Okay, then we think, okay, how is this going to help me? Let me continue. Or your imagination can also transform New York into Florida, meaning if you are in New York right now, but let's say you want to be in Florida, you want to be somewhere else, you want to live somewhere else, you want to travel somewhere else, whatever it is, you can be there in your imagination. Your senses will deny it, obviously, right? Your senses won't agree with that. However, in your imagination, you can experience what you want. It can transform things, right? So he says, and so on, because that is true for everything, right? It can also transform, being in a lacking financial state into a wealthy state, because you can imagine things that imply you are that. Or it can transform you being lonely, you being single, you not being in your type of relationship that you want to be in, or in your desired relationship, and your imagination can help you to transform that you actually are already in it. Right? And whether the object of your desire be near or far, results will be the same. Meaning it doesn't matter if the object you desire, the experience you desire, the person of yourself that you want to shift into, right? If that for you seems to be far away or near or in 1 week or in 2 weeks, like all of that is irrelevant for your imagination. Because again, why? It knows no time, it knows no space, it knows no distance. Everything is right now, right here, available in our imagination, right? We can be instantly aware of it, and whatever we are aware of is what is true, right? Is what is reality for us, right? Whatever we are conscious of being at any given moment, that is our reality. Meaning my circumstances could show me that I'm poor, that I'm lacking money, that I'm struggling financial. But I can be aware, I can be conscious of being, successful, right? I can view the world from the state of being absolutely abundant. And this is where I stand within. This is where I stand within consciousness. And that is for me my reality. My circumstances are not my reality. They change based on where I stand within. And now this is my favorite part, right? Subjectively, right? Meaning what does subjectively mean? Subjectively is your inner world, you within. What you experience and accept as true, right? What is true for you. Subjectively, the object of your desire is never far off, right? Its intense nearness makes it remote from observation of the senses. Because it dwells in consciousness, and consciousness is the only reality. It is closer than breathing and nearer than hands and feet. It is right here, right now, within you. The cause is you. There is only one cause, and that is consciousness. That is awareness, just another word for that, but it is where you dwell within, right? And that is right here, right now. If you want to, let's make a concrete example. Let's say you want to travel to a place, okay, or you want to move into an apartment, right? Let's take this. then you could live in an old apartment, you could live with your parents, you could live in a situation where you don't want to continue to live, right? And at this place, you can close your eyes, and in your imagination, you can experience that you already live in your desired place, that you already experience what you want. Or when you're lonely, right, you can imagine that you are already in the type of relationship that you want to be in, that you are already in that relationship that you want to be in. Your imagination enables you to experience that because it is infinite, right? And when you do that, then I want to ask you the question, where is this experience? If you close your eyes right now, if you imagine the end, where is that? Right? Is it 2 kilometers away? Is it 1 minute away, 1 year away? No, it is right here, right now within you, right? And Neville said, you are imagination, right? That is like a deep realization. What Neville said, man is all imagination and therefore must be where he is in imagination. Meaning if you can be physically where you are physically located at right now, but you can close your eyes and imaginatively be in New York, be in your desired apartment. And when you are there within consciousness, then you are actually there, right? Your mind thinks chronologically. It won't accept that. And in this world, right, in this 3D world, things happen via a bridge of incidents, meaning when you imagine that, you basically activated that state, you fused with that state. But then things will happen to, in a sense, close that gap, to move you over that bridge so that you stand externally there while you already stand inwardly, right? And that means that your desire is closer than breathing. It's nearer than your hands and feet. It is right now, right here within you. You only have to, in a sense, make this little paradigm shift, make this little realization that you can become aware of anything right now. With eyes open or with your eyes closed, it doesn't really matter, but it is there, accessible, and available for you right now within you. And that is what is so divine about us. That is what is so godly, is that we are not creating things, right? We're not making anything happen in that sense. We're more so selecting. That is godly, to boldly claim that we are already that what we want to be because it is available, right? Creation is finished. Every possible state already does exist. I made a video called You Are Already That What You Want to Be. Check this one out. And I also made another video which is called That Your Desire is Your Hidden Identity. Also check this one out. This is really, really important and powerful, which means that if you desire something, if you want to be in New York, if you want to be, or in Florida, right? If you want to have a vacation, if you want to be in the relationship, if you want to have the money, if you want to have the wealth, if you want to have the circle of friends, whatever, then this is available for you, right? It's just letting you know that, hey, I'm waiting for you. The state lets you know that it waits for you to shift into it, for you awareness to fuse with it, to occupy that state. And then the only thing that you do is that you close your eyes, you ask yourself the question, what would it be like if I would already have it? What would it be like if I would now be the person that I want to be? And you close your eyes and you experience it, right? You experience a little simple imaginal scene that implies the end. That is one great way to connect with that state, right? The more you go on in your journey, lesser and lesser and lesser will you directly need techniques or those tools, those approaches, because they're just, helpful ways to get you into the end state. But you realize that, wait a second, everything is right now within me. I just have to accept the fact that it is only done. This is what Neville said, right? You only have to accept the fact, the truth that it is done within you. And when you can do that, then you don't need anything, right? You just accept it. You assume it is already so. And you start to see your world from that new state. And then your world has to reflect back what you do within yourself. And it always did this, it always does this, and it will always do this. That is the law of life. That is the law of assumption. That is the law of liberty, my friends. So apply it, test it. And if you really want to make this happen in your life, if you really want to, put this law into the easy application, make it a lifestyle, and manifest your goals, no matter what it is, right? The business, the money, the car, the relationship, the health, right? Check out the 2 links in the video description, the free masterclass and also my program. If you would like to work with me together, then you can apply for free 45-minute consultation call with me to figure out if we are a good fit to work together, right? But that was this week's quote. So your desire, your goals dwells within consciousness, and because you are that infinite consciousness, it is within you. It is right here, right now. You only have to become conscious of it. You only have to view the world from that new state, right? But it is within you. And where you are within, where you stand within, that is the only reality, right? Not the circumstances. You can see the red numbers on your bank account, and you can make this real. You can believe that, okay, yeah, this is real. And you can take your cue from the circumstances. However, if you let the facts be the facts, right? Not fighting them, not ignoring them, in a sense ignoring them, right? But not forcefully, not fighting against them. You let the facts remain the facts, but you make that shift within yourself, right? You position yourself inwardly in a new state, and then the facts will change, and you will see this beauty of this law in action, and you will see that life is a grand mirror, forever reflecting your conception of yourself, your state, right? So that's it for this quote of the week. This was pretty detailed. This was really intense. If you have questions, leave them in the comments down below, and I'll speak to you in the next video. Bye, guys.